Hello all chess lovers, hope all of you are great. In this video we are going to learn about petroff defense. Before going into the video, if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. We will go into the video without any further delay. Petroff defense starts with e4, e5, nf3, nf6. This is the petroff defense, and this is my second series on lifetime opening reportire opening video series. So I have already done a video on filters defense. If you didn't watch it, I will give the link in description, kindly watch it. So in filters we have seen many variation, but in petroff we are going to see only two main lines and one sub variation. In that n into e5 we are going to play as white. There are many options like d4 and nc3, bishop c4. Many variations are there, and I am going to play knight into e5. As I have already said, these opening series are just to make you know about what are the openings and how should you tackle if your opponent plays like this. When your opponent plays the unknown opening to you, how you should tackle. So this is the main motive of this video series. After n into e5, queen e7 is played, d4, n into e4, queen e2, and all moves are quite natural. After d6, queen into e4, here black is sacrificing a pawn, which will be an advantage for us. After d into e5, d into e5, nc6, f4, he can't do anything. Bishop d7, nc3, triple O, bishop e3, f6. Now taking e into f6, then queen into e4, n into e4, rook e8. I would suggest to pause the video because moving the knight will cause danger to this e3 bishop, and I hope pause the video and find the answer. The answer is bishop d3. The knight can't be moved, and if you are thinking that f into g7 is right, you are not correct at all, because after bishop into g7 the threat is still on. Okay, now let us see another variation. After bishop d3, now you can't play castle. You can't castle on either sides, either on the king side or the queen side. Now also I will suggest to pause the video and find the answer, and after this move g into f6, now the threat is playing f5. After playing the knight, this e3 bishop will again in big trouble. So I hope all of find the answer after pausing the video. You can't castle, but while the queens are off the board, there will be not much threat for the king. So you may move the king. You should not hesitate to move the king if there is any piece threats. King f2 is the answer. Now even if f5, we can move our knight, and the rook can't do any harm to our bishop. So that's all our first variation, that is queen e7. Next variation we are going to see is d6. This is a famous variation for this is an universal replay. After n into e5, after nf3, if black chooses to play knight into e4, d4, d5, all the moves are identical, which you may understand easily in petroff defense. This is a great advantage if you choose this knight into e5 line. There are more complicated variation when black sacrifices a pawn and white plays d4. If you have time, kindly check it in database. You may get deeper ideas about this opening. Bishop d3, bishop d6, castles, c4, c6. All moves are identical and all moves are logical, so it will not be a great issue for you to understand this opening. After nc3, knight into c3, b into c3, bishop g4 is pinning this knight. After c into d5, c into d5, rook b1, white got an open file. After nd7, h3, bishop into f3, queen into f3. Next move we are going to play bishop d2, and all are set for white. His bishops are developed, he is castled. He has a huge advantage that his b1 rook is controlling this whole b file, so white has an edge in this position. Now let us see what if black chooses something like bishop e7. If bishop e7 castles, now the moves are not going to be identical, and this is a slightly complex variation, slightly difficult to keep in mind all the ideas, because after nc6, c4 is played, you can't take d into c4 because of bishop into e4. So knight to f6, knight to c3, castle, h3. Now he is preventing black bishop from coming to g4, as black bishop doesn't have any good squares. He couldn't come to f5, he is stuck on e6. If bishop e6, c5 will be an good move, blocking the bishop and wasting in tempo. But c5 will be an double purpose move. If bishop e6, it's blocking not as well as the white square bishop, also the black square bishop. Both bishops are blocked. Now after d into c4, bishop into c4, knight a5 is to threaten this bishop. Now I will make you clear that the bishop, the idea of h3 move is not making any available square for this black bishop, and now the original move played by black is d into c4. After d into c4, bishop into c4, knight a5 is threatening this bishop. Now bishop d3. Both sides are playing well. This knight is at corner, so it can't be used properly, and this bishop is not developed as well as the white dark squared bishop is not developed. This position is a roughly equal position. Both sides have their own chances, and hope all have enjoyed this video and got an basic idea about Filder's defense. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for instant updates. Your each subscription will be a great motivation. Don't forget to like and comment, share it to your friends if you find this useful. Thank you for watching and take care.